Hello everyone, welcome to the fourth lecture and the last one. And in today's lecture, we will be talking about biorefinery. We started the lecture series with first generation ethanol, meaning from food crops, moved on to woody crops, ethanol from woody crops. And then in the third one, we looked at the improvements. And the fourth one, the lecture tomorrow, it puts everything together and a bit more, because we cannot just rely on ethanol alone for a sustainable future, right? If you have to substitute the fossil fuels, we've got to produce chemicals which are beyond ethanol. But then what chemicals will we produce? So we will be talking about platform chemicals. They are the building blocks from which other chemicals can be made. And these platform chemicals can be produced through biotechnology, through the use of microorganisms. And then I'll look at some of the metabolic engineering, not in detail, just touch upon the metabolic engineering strategies that is involved in finding the pathways from a non-native organism, transforming it in E. coli or in Saccharomyces cerevisiae to produce the platform chemicals. And finally, we will move on to waste, because the feedstock, which is sugarcane or woody biomass, you still have to harvest it, take it to the plant. But what about the waste from the industry itself? Could we put something to use? So we will be looking at some examples from the whiskey industry, how they produce acetone, butanol, and ethanol from whiskey draff, or from the cheese whey industry in New Zealand to produce lactanol, which is actually ethanol. Then how British Sugars, it produces cherry tomatoes and sells it to Waitrose, and it grows tomatoes using CO2 that is produced from fermentation elsewhere in the plant. So it's really, making every use of waste that is coming out of the industry. So gone are the days when waste can be treated and disposed into a river body. So now the society is entering a circular economy where we put in something and we can actually come back where we started. What else? Yeah, and finally, a model of an ideal biorefinery, how all these different elements can fit together for a sustainable future to produce chemicals that can substitute fossil fuel derived chemicals. All right, thank you very much for the last 4 lectures, and please do come along for the last one today. Bye-bye.